Greetings and welcome to another edition of Seamless Style, powered by Politics and Polaroids. I'm your host, Mr. Parker. All right, episode 190, I think this is. What I want to do for this episode is I want to shine a spotlight on exotic looks, right? The thing that is so polarizing about exotic looks is that one small detail, whether it be a detail added or detail missed, could be the difference between you still looking like a man or looking like a clown. And it's perfectly okay to be flamboyant, right? Even as a heterosexual man, it's okay to be flamboyant in your attire, right? But there's a fine line. There's a very fine line between being flamboyant and looking like a clown. So when you start talking about exotic looks, exotic pieces, exotic colors, there's a very fine line between still looking like a man and being too flamboyant, which means you're starting to cross over into the clown territory. All right. So that's why a lot of men try to stay away from certain exotic looks. Again, whether it be the print or whether it be the colors that they use, right? Also, with exotic looks, there is a time and a place for certain looks. All right. When dealing with colors, especially in spring and summer, if you go into a realm where you are using multiple colors, then you probably want to limit those looks for certain occasions, right? Whether it's like an outdoor party style event, a trip, maybe to a beach or a cruise or something of that nature, a tropical island, things like that. And that's just because the more colors that you add into a look, the more flamboyant you'll look. Okay. And maybe this is an age thing, but you don't want to look too flamboyant if you're just running a few errands around town, right? So when it comes to exotic looks, as far as colors, try to limit those. When you start adding more colors to your ensemble, try to limit that to special occasions and events. When it comes to patterns, however, you have a little more leeway to experiment. It's just a matter of knowing how to offset certain patterns. All right. So we're going to look at both today. All right. 3 rigs plus the ensemble I'm wearing makes 4 looks. Now, this look is a look that I would wear let's say my favorite cigar spot is having some type of outdoor event, right? Late April, early May. This is an ensemble that I would more than likely wear, right? Let's say I'm on a vacation at some tropical paradise. This is an ensemble that I would take with me if, when I go on vacation, the nights tend to be, a tad bit chillier than the daytime. Still not cold, but maybe the nights are low 70s. This is an ensemble I would take with me. Now, if I was just on a Saturday outing with the other half, just depending on what she's wearing and just depending on how I'm feeling that day, this is something that I would wear, because even though there are quite a few colors in this ensemble, everything is coordinated. Everything plays off of everything else. All right. So when they say make it make sense, it makes sense because of the color scheme used here. All right. So just my level of not giving a fuckness, I would still wear this out and about if I was going out with my better half. Now, that said, if we just talking about a random Wednesday and I got a few errands to run and maybe got a doctor's appointment later on after, no, I'm probably not wearing this. Just probably not going to do it. All right. That said, this ensemble we're labeling exotic because of the footwear and the work shirt. All right, but let's start at the bottom. I think it's Shatong. I think it's Shatong. I'll put it up on the screen. Shatong woven collar slippers. All right, purple label, Ralph Lauren purple label. They have the kingfisher bird on the front, on the vamp. All right, he or she is in two separate poses on the vamp, on each vamp. Beautiful colors in this exotic bird. A beautiful hue of purple. All right. Yeah, man, wasn't no way I wasn't grabbing these. I missed out on a pair of tropical, had a palm tree or something of that effect from last year in the orange. I wasn't passing up on these. Now, that said, if I had to choose between last year's orange and this year's purple with this particular exotic bird, if you give me either or, I'm going with these. I like these a little bit better. My choice of hosiery is a simple pair of Polo Blue Label socks in this beautiful aqua teal hue that brings out the bird on the vamp. All right. Tapered, slim fit, pleated chinos in a lilac. All right. I have on a purple spread collared sports shirt. And over that, and it's in a lightweight cotton. And above that, I have on a linen tie and a matching linen work shirt in this beautiful spring, summer plaid color palette. All right. That has your orange, yellow, some red. It has beautiful amounts of teal. It has purple in it. This is a gorgeous combination of colors. All right. And the tie matches. It's the exact same plaid. That was done purposely. Obviously, I purchased them both at the same time. And I purchased them specifically to go with these shoes. All right. Finished the look off with a pair of aviators and an olive green tam, a twill tam that I purchased off of eBay. All right. The twill tam and the Aviators are both optional. Don't have to wear either. Can rock the fresh bald. Can go without the shades. Can easily take the shades off and put them in one of the work shirt pockets. But I'm just wearing them both right now for the specific purpose of you seeing the entire full ensemble. Fragrance of the ensemble and fragrance of the episode. I narrowed it down to 2 fragrances. They were both Polo Red. I went with the Polo Red Parfum. And I went with the Parfum because this and the Polo Red Rush are fairly similar in fragrance, but the Red Rush has much more floral notes to it. And I have a florals episode coming up real soon. So I said I'll save the Red Rush for that episode. So I went with this one. We've talked about this Polo Red before, the newest one. The Parfum, it's very citrusy with the notes. It smells pretty much like original Polo Red, just with a lot more citrus. It's definitely more of a spring summer fragrance. It can be worn year round because of the amount of wood notes in it, but it's probably going to be most ideal for spring and summer. All right, but that is fragrance of the ensemble as well as fragrance of the episode. All right, so let's get into it. We're talking about exotics today. Exotic color palettes, exotic prints. All right, y'all ready? Me too. Well, let's go. Now for our first rig, this is actually, to be honest, this is a laid back look. This look is a Saturday outing look, a Sunday outing look, Sunday brunch, Saturday shopping. This is a easy breezy weekend look. There are not a lot of pieces, not a lot of layering being done at all, but you're making a statement. You're making a statement. And the statement is I'm here. I ain't scared. I ain't scared of nothing. With this ensemble, you're easily letting the world know, or anybody that sees you, that, hey, whether I'm 22 or 52, whether I'm a 2XL big dude or size small, 5 foot 8 inch tall man, I do this, and I do it damn near for a living. It's nothing. Some light, as they say. But this look is an exotic look that features an exotic pattern. All right, the zebra pattern. Doesn't get more exotic than zebra stripes. Doesn't get more exotic than that. All right, and very rarely, it's very, very rare to see a heterosexual man in zebra. So there's some confidence that has to be there to actually wear this look. But we got this. We Ralph Lauren guys. We got this. This is nothing. This is, as I stated, this is some light. All right. This is going to be really quick because I'm telling you, there ain't a lot of pieces. Start at the bottom. Espadrilles, zebra print. Now, mind you, these zebra print espadrilles are, for lack of a better word, a different color scheme than our shirt. It's fine. It's okay. And I don't care if you are, again, 6'3.5", 6'4" like me, or if you're 5'6", 5'7", you're a short guy. Doesn't matter, man. It does not matter. You would still be able to pull this off the way I have constructed it. All right. The espadrilles, cream-based, dark brown, almost black, dark brown zebra stripes. All right. Obviously, espadrilles, no socks. Scroll up. We have a pair of 9-inch inseamed Oxford chino shorts. All right. They are in a soft pink. All right. Beautiful soft pink Oxford. Simple, easy, nothing fancy, nothing spectacular, just a pop of color that we need because we don't have a lot of layers here. So this is our pop of color. And then on our body, we have this piece by Denim and Supply, beautifully constructed work shirt with the paulets on our shoulders, zebra print. Now, the zebra print, the stripes are black. The other parts of the shirt are white, cream, and tan. Okay. So because of that, I say it's a different color scheme than the espadrilles, but again, you're looking at it. It works. Does it or does it not? Tell me if it doesn't work. Tell me in the comment section if this shirt does not work with these pants. With these shoes. It works. All right. Keep you a nice pair of shades. Y'all know why we wear shades in the warm weather months, but for two reasons. One, to keep the sun out of our eyes, and two, because if we with our significant other, we still need to be able to look around without being noticed that we looking around. All right. So again, to wrap it up, we only talking about, including our sunglasses, we only talking about 4 pieces. 4 pieces. That's it. And we have an ensemble that makes a statement. We have an ensemble that is eye-catching. We have an ensemble that is polarizing. All right. Now, saying that it's polarizing is a fact. But, man, ain't nobody hating on this outfit, man. Ain't nobody hating on this outfit, bro. I'm telling you. Because one cliche that we know to be true is clothes don't make the man. The man makes the clothes. End of the day, these are just clothes. All right. If you look at this shirt and say, damn, I kind of like that shirt, then get it. Then get it. Go on eBay, grab this shirt. I think I paid $50 for this shirt. Grab this shirt and put you an ensemble together. It ain't gotta be zebra print shoes, right? You can do some black tassel loafers. You can do some all black canvas sneakers. And for a pop of color, throw you on some colored shorts or some colored chinos. And go out there and represent, man. Don't let patterns scare you as a man. All right. Don't let patterns scare you as a man. We can pull off anything as long as we have that confidence, right? As long as we exude that confidence. I ain't talking about being cocky or being pretentious. Just know when you put it on and you look in the mirror, you like, boy, this motherfucking shirt look good. Well, shit. Let's step out the house. If you looking at it and it look good to you, the world, it's gonna look good to the world too. I promise. Now our next look is definitely resort. Okay. And if it ain't obvious by now, I got a lot of fucking confidence, right? But even I will not wear this on a typical outing around town, right? This is absolutely Turks, Hawaii, Bahamas, anything tropical, Morocco, Dubai. Like, this is anything, any place or anything tropical, this will go, all right? Because of dinner, because of some form of party or entertainment gathering, whether it's a club, something in the hotel, something outside around the hotel, carnival, like stuff like that. Then we, you know what I mean? Because we got a lot of colors here, right? We got a lot of colors, and those colors are all popping, all of them, right? Now, the reason that a lot of us stay away from suits like this is because of the Steve Harveys of the world, right? The Cedric the Entertainers of the world, the Emmanuel Achos of the world. Who else? The Marcus on 5150 show of the world. A lot of times, man, we stay away from colors like this in a suit because of those gentlemen. Because those gentlemen either had or have inspirations of being a pimp. Those gentlemen crave the spotlight and attention to the point that they're willing to do things like this on a regular, normal basis. I don't dislike any of those gentlemen. I just think that their dress code has consistently been ridiculous, right? But that said, there is a time and a place for this, right? There's a time and a place for these colors to be put together to where, yes, it is loud, right? It is flamboyant. But brother, we on an island, right? We on an island where people walk down the beach, grab a coconut, crack that son bitch open, and get to drinking, right? We on an island where the cockatoo is the state bird. We on an island where you might see an iguana, and it's like seeing a dog by the corner store around the corner from your house. Like, it's okay to be a little loud here, right? But you still have a responsibility to yourself, to whoever you're with, and to Ralph Lauren to keep it G. And this is how you keep it G. This is how you rep for an exotic look that's based on the colors and still be him, right? Without being like, we're not clowns, all right? We're gentlemen. Let's start at the bottom. You'll see the entire ensemble, and then you'll say, and it may not be for you, but you'll understand. Footwear, Purple Label, all right? These were introduced last year, when I went espadrille crazy, all right? These with the beautiful fire hibiscus and other plant and foliage motifs all over, all right? A nice pair of espadrilles, no socks. The suit trousers here are slim fit. They do have one single pleat on each side, but they are slim fit and cut, and they are linen. This is a 100% linen suit. As you can see, we also have the matching suit jacket. It's dual vented, all right? A beautiful rugby royal, and we put that over top of the linen shirt that goes with the espadrilles, all right? So again, the fire hibiscus plants, foliage. You have your orange, which is your main color in the shoes and the shirt. Your orange, but you also have teal. You also have aqua. You have a little bit of royal blue. Very little, to be honest. You have several shades of green. All right. I took a scarf and tied it around our neck. The scarf is orange. That's optional. You do not have to do that. All right. You do not have to have any type of neckwear. I finished everything off with a Purple Label lime green, and with white polka dot silk scarf and the Ralph's Coffee lapel pin, just to flex a little bit. Nothing, no other reason but that. But you could easily, with this look, you could easily do some type of floral lapel pin, right? If you have one in any of the greens, will be perfect. It will work here, no problem. Again, the only thing I also did the RL Automotive driving sunglasses here over on our linen shirt. The only thing I'd say that if and when this ensemble is worn on somebody's tropical island, I may or may not wear the neckwear. Like I may take the scarf off completely, or I may rock with it. I don't know. But it's definitely optional when it comes to this ensemble. This ensemble, again, is exotic look based on your color palette. And it's definitely on the end of the spectrum where it's for a special occasion only. And it probably needs to be somewhere exotic when you wear this. And that's another episode in the books. So on this episode, we looked at exotics, exotic prints, exotic color palettes. What you guys think, man? Is exotic color palettes something that you tend to steer clear from because maybe you're a minimalist, right? Maybe you're a minimalist. Maybe you like the bare minimum when it comes to your fashion and style. You just so happen to be a Ralph Lauren guy. Or maybe you feel that certain things about exotic colors is an age thing, and maybe you feel like you're too old for that. Or maybe you feel like certain patterns are an age thing, and maybe you feel like you're too young for that. I'm here to tell you, don't let certain insecurities like that, things you might have heard, or things maybe that you just planted in your mind because you saw 1 or 2 or 10 different gentlemen do something and completely screw it up. Don't let that deter you from taking risks and trying new things when it comes to your style. Your style is your style. You can do you all day long. But I personally feel like that if you're here, it's because you're willing to take advice. And my advice is, when it comes to exotic colors and exotic patterns and prints, man, take the risk. Take the risk. Like, for example, you can find either one of those denim and supply shirts on eBay in a pre-owned condition, great pre-owned condition, for $50, $60. It's worth $50 or $60 to grab one of those shirts and just see what you can do with it. If it's something that you purchase and you're like, this, my first mind was correct. This ain't for me. Well, resell it. Get your $60 back. Make a profit of $40 and sell it for $100. But you never know if you don't take that risk. And me personally, I just don't think size or body shape has anything to do with these risks. It's all about how you pair it, how you put it together, right? Because I just feel like your confidence level is going to be there to the point that if it looks good on paper and it looks good in front of you, it's going to look good on you. Because a lot of what looks good on us is about the confidence we exude. It really is. All right. So just keep that in mind, man. Just keep that in mind. Any questions, anything like that, shoot it to the comment section and I got you, man. We'll talk about it. I personally enjoyed this episode, man. I thought it was pretty cool to be able to put together some of these looks for the spring. Now, as you know, if you're watching this on Patreon, you know that we will keep it rocking and rolling all summer. All right. So the color palettes, the prints, the patterns, man, we just getting started because we rocking and rolling all summer, all the way to pre-fall and all the way to fall and so forth and so on. Now, if you are watching on YouTube, it will continue to be once a month for you guys. I haven't decided if I'm going to do my usual hiatus for the summer. I'm probably not. I'm probably just going to continue to do one episode a month. And any behind the scenes that I may shoot will be for both Patreon and YouTube. All right. Actually, I don't even think I've done a behind the scenes yet this year. The Patreon community has already received the Tweed Iceberg episode. I will probably post that on YouTube probably towards the end of the summer. So you guys will get that at some point, but if you want to see it now, you gotta subscribe, man. $5 a month, a whole $5 a month. Anywho, if you're on YouTube, hit that like, hit that subscribe, tell a friend, and come on over to Patreon, man. Pay the $5 a month and get 3 rigs per episode and get an episode every week. All right, not to mention giveaways. If you're on Patreon and YouTube, remember that artists paint pictures. All right, which means you can take exotic colors, you can take exotic prints, and you can tell a story with your style and your ensemble. You can paint a picture for the world to see and admire. Haters paint narratives. All right. So a hater's want to paint the narrative that, hey, man, you're only 22 years old, man. You don't need to be wearing no leopard print. Or, hey, man, you just turned 40, bro. You need to get away from some of those colors, man. Keep it a little more subtle and subdued, man. Just navies and grays. Let them paint the narratives. Let the haters paint the narratives. All right. Don't be a hater. Have a good one.